Now you've scared Rifle away with all that yelling.
No, I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me if it's the last thing I do.
I feel like that's what Pearl is doing.
Get back here, you little pipsqueak!
Okay, so we're now on the bonus episode of Apollojustice. Or chapter, or whatever it is. What? Oh. Oh, of course, I had to select the special episode. What? How do I just start playing the game thing? What? Huh? Yeah, I did. And now I'm trying to play the special episode, but I'm very confused and been stuck in a cutscene.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Huh?
Head of the Write Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Okay. Actual voice acting. Turnabout special episode. I'm sorry, but I thought it didn't save this correctly, so I was confused. Pilot? Is that an orca with a mustache?
He made it just in time.
I could care less that lady's wearing a mustache. It's just the orca.
We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. Yeah!
The orca was singing along. What was that? Mustache episode. July 20th, 12:37 p.m. Write Anything Agency. It's my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trucy said, looking good, Daddy. So, Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge?
How? This ship-shape aquarium show is great! I can't get enough of it! I still can't believe they showed the swashbuckler spectacular on TV! Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing?
Already watched it 5 times! Let's watch something else now.
How can you even suggest such a thing? The show is therapeutic. What?
Boss here, asking you guys a question. So therapeutic about watching a killer whale.
What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment.
Kidding. That kind of thing really exists?
It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so...
Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? And answer my important question about my attorney's badge? Work. I've already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each. 4 times, really? Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see? Yes, it is, Apollo. Thank you for finally noticing after I already said, what do you think about it? It's right here.
Wow! Congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss.
Thanks. Today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh, took him long enough to notice. Hey, Mr. Wright. That badge on, you suddenly look so capable. No longer like a homeless person? Thanks? Wait, was that a ha ha ha. Thanks? It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know? But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Oh, well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise. One to Edgeworth. It's very important to me that I keep my promises to Edgeworth. So important. Edgeworth! Anyway, we got 3 lawyers now, so we better start taking on lots of work.
I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping.
Oh, we have plenty of enthusiasm. What we need now are some clients. Years since I last wore this. Like a rookie all over again. This just in. The owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Hipley, has been murdered. What? Wasn't he just shoved into the... What? What do you mean he's been murdered? Didn't I just watch this man get shoved into the water with a mustache orca? The suspect in the case, reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Is it an orca? Is it the orca? Am I gonna defend an orca? Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena?
It is! I can't believe it! A murder at Shipshape Aquarium? But I love that place! We need to get to the bottom of this! Really? Good luck then.
Who am I? Oh, it's you. Hi. What kind of voice should I give this mustache-wearing lady who's not wearing a mustache currently? Where'd your mustache go? It's a very important question. Where's your mustache, star lady? With pool floaties on your arms. Can you not swim? Add those.
I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend.
Who in the world is this? Are you a client?
Wait. That costume. Just like... I got it! You must work at Shipshape Aquarium and wear a mustache. Where's your mustache?
That's right. That's right. You minnow it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile. I perform like an agile. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. He'll blowfish your mind. I know, blowfish. Those puns floundered a bit.
I figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for analytical psychology.
I think it's really obvious who it is. She's wearing a pirate hat for all sakes. My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I've got to find this Phoenix Wright guy. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollojustice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too. Also, am I defending your orca mustache friend? Is there anything you need? All you got to do is ask.
Same goes for me too, Miss Buckler.
Just call me Sasha. And I'll call you all by your first names too, if that's alright. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena. Have to help me. Please, save my friend. The mustache-wearing orca, right? Guess we better start by asking her more about her defense requests. Am I defending an orca? Tell me if I'm defending... Ooh, let me check something real quick. You're 22. You're just 1 year younger than Apollo. Attorney's badge. Sorry. Sea creatures are the only things I know anything about. That's alright. Don't worry about it. Hey, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. I'm wondering if it's gonna be the orca. The orca was the one that shoved the man in the water. Your defense requests. Miss Buckler. Sasha. Could you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there. Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, suspected Captain's murder. Is it the orca? Already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty. They're gonna kill the orca? What? What happened to due process? My friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun. Ouch! I see my reputation doesn't precede me. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. Why request me? Because of the orca. That's the real reason you picked me, Sasha. Well, to be honest, that was a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. Because it's an orca? It's stuff like, there's no merit to take the case, or I'm not sure I can help. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts punier than whale bite. Whitebait. What was whitebait? They're all as cruel as sharks! What? No, that's too enthusiastic. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts punier than whitebait. What is whitebait?
Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration.
Nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. Am I defending an orca? Then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. My reputation does precede me. Sure how well deserved it is, though. I thought to myself, if anybody can save my friend, it's you, Phoenix. By a tall order for a man who just got his badge back. But I don't want to let Sasha down. Or her friend. Her friend's the orca, isn't it? Stop dragging me along and show me the mustache orca!
Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend.
Her friend's the orca, isn't it? Just what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case. Will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Well, no time to stand around and mull it over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to Ship-Shape Aquarium with me. It's the orca. It's gonna be the orca. Ah!
You got it.
I'll go too. Because they won't keep a normal person arrested in an aquarium. It's gotta be the orca. I'm defending a mustache orca. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back. Never know when a new client might stop by. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind? Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Okay. Oh, okay. Bye! What? July 20th. Ship-Shape Aquarium. Aqua Tunnel. Oh. Hill Shark. Hammerhead.
Wow, this is gorgeous! It's just like being under the sea.
Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel, our pride and joy. I'm real glad you like it. I'm going to go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Is it gonna be him again? Take a look around the tunnel, and then come meet me at the pool up ahead on the right.
Hey, boss! Look at this cute little fish!
What fish? That would be the delicious grilled.
Seriously? Is that really all you can think of?
Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh! And here comes some grilled chicken. Is that a penguin? Do I see a penguin with a backpack? Is that a penguin with a backpack behind? What? See that? Is that what I'm calling chicken? It is! Why do you have a sword, little backpack wearing penguin?
That's not chicken. It's a penguin. Come here, little cutie.
I don't know the sound a penguin makes.
Ignored me.
It was hungry too. Ooh, look! Something.
It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular show.
Penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack.
So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute.
You're your penguin that distributes flyers? Use one of those for our office. Swashbuckler. Client waiting. Better get going. Captain Orla has a new rival. Captain Orla? Featuring the dashing red stash and a fluttering red scarf. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Well, can't keep the client waiting. Better get going. Gonna be the orca.
Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves.
We're gonna be defending the orca. We are in the orca's pool. It's gotta be the orca. What is that wanted sign? July 20th, ship-shape aquarium. Huh? I don't see Sasha. Oh, it is you. Hi. How are you, Mr. Spy? Ah, are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned?
Detective Fulbright! Are you the lead detective on this case?
Hope you weren't. That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. Who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky. Right. This guy is even louder than Apollo. So, where's the suspect being questioned? And where's Miss Buckler?
Here I be, me buckos. Eek!
Ha!
Shiver me timbers! There be one a dread pirate no stashes starving swabs!
I beg your pardon? I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy or otherwise.
More shameless than a sea lion you be, trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks.
Mustache orca! Seeing it so close. You are my client, aren't you? Sasha? What's going on here?
Let me introduce you. This is my friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she never hurt anybody.
I was right, it was the orca! I'm defending an orca! Hi, nice to meet you, Miss Orla! She's the suspect?
Yeah, and thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm real eerily grateful for the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla.
What? Should have lied with the fact that she was an orca. Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. I had a sneaking suspicion it was the orca.
An orca is the suspect? Client is an orca? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention that? See.
That's one very big oopsie. By the way, what's that mustache earlier?
This be me costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. I be wearing the mustache. I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. Transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish is, wouldn't you say?
I don't think I would ever say that.
It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right? Yep. Really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. Her fake mustache keeps falling. That's a problem.
I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla, the orca that I'm currently defending.
You want to be in the swashbuckler spectacular?
You have regular people participate?
Of course. We even have a special tour for people who want to be in it. What roles would we play if we said yes? Let's see. The roles of a blue seahorse and a yellow sea slug are available.
At least I get to be a seahorse. Judging by the colors, I must be the sea.
And I'm the sea slug? No way! I won't do it!
Are you threatening me with the anchor?
But sea slugs are fluttery and beautiful, Athena. They're beautiful? In that case, I'll do it!
I thought you were a psychology major! Her mind is pretty much an open book.
I hope we can do a show together someday.
With Orla? Orla the orca. So, you're really serious about me defending Orla, the orca? Which you failed to mention, but I figured it out anyway, considering the TV special we just watched.
Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. Heard you once question an animal during a trial,
and that got your client up. I'm sorry! I knew the parrot was eventually gonna come up! Of course you bring up the parrot!
I heard you once questioned an animal during the trial, and that got your client off the hook. No way! You did that?
It was a parrot! I, might have tried something like that at one point in my career. Him?
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later. Or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out.
I didn't discriminate against them when they're witnesses, not when they're the defendant. I have to warn you, though. I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people. Do they? The orca disappeared. Where'd the orca go? Orla! There you are. Yikes! I think I made her mad.
Won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yeah, boss! They have emotions just like we do!
Sorry. Is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Oh, what was that?
Don't worry. She said she forgives you.
That sounded more like a whale song, but okay.
There's that giant piece of meat floating in the sky. Why is there giant meat in the sky? Hey, very important question. Why is there giant meat in the sky?
I just noticed it. Why is that there?
Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orlo only eats fish.
It was that giant meat on a bone doing in the sky? That for luring Luffy here.
Captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room.
Tells more about his death? Not the murder. So the owner of the... Let's say Orla. So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered?
Yeah. About 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. Visitor was viewing the orca pool from visitor's corridor and screamed.
The orca pool in this tank here?
Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so the guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream running into this pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. Big. As big and tough as any old crocodile, the captain. Still can't believe. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry. I'm gonna get all sad goldfish on you.
Sad goldfish? Yeah, that is a question. What do you mean by sad goldfish?
Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime?
Why is Orla accused? That's an orca. Can you think of any reason why Orla would be come under suspicion?
Police think Orla went berserk during practice for the swashbuckler spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that. Right, Orla?
Just look at give me a second to calm down.
Just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false.
Hate to break it to you. Police don't usually base their decisions on cute... That's right! We base them on facts! Take a look at this! What are we looking at? Photo of the victim, huh? Wound on his head. Very perceptive! The victim and the orca were the only ones here. What's more, we can't find a weapon of any kind around. Photo of the body added to the courtroom.
So, what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim?
I had the same necklace as that. A normal necklace. That one everyone has? Does everyone just have that necklace?
So what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim?
They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming them underwater.
Wouldn't there be more blood?
We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into the 65-foot pool, then ramming him while they were in the water. I've had any suspects besides Orla. That could be one tough case. Orca pool diagram added to the courtroom. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. We need an official autopsy, thank you. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy.
So, Orla's going to be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair! That's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright!
The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible.
Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're going to put Orla down.
Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. I find it stupid that you put down an animal for following its instincts. I find that incredibly stupid when people put down an animal for following their instincts. It's not like they get a taste for human blood after they kill one. It's their instincts they're following, and sometimes it's for the better because they feel like they're threatened. And then you kill it for just following its instincts and defending itself. It's so stupid, and I hate it! I hate this! I'm definitely protecting this orca because of how stupid this is, because I hate the freaking fact that they're gonna put him down for following its instincts at the very least. I don't care if... I very much doubt Orla did it, considering there's no blood in the pool. It would be very obvious if there was, and there wasn't enough blood on his head. I'm annoyed, because I hate when people do this! Blame the animal and put it down without even thinking about it. I freaking hate it. But how do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this. I'm the real killer. Do I really get a multiple choice, or is this a fake out? Okay. Set Orla free. Free Willy! Set Orla free. Okay. I'll go open the water gate. Think I'll just let you set the suspect free. You've got another thing coming! Pollux to you, punk. I guess until I can actually try to prove Orla's innocence. Can't truly say I'll set her free. Do this. Find the real killer or defend Orla. Defend Orla in court. Okay, let's defend Orla. I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her. Oh, was the other one... Yo, what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? I'm guessing that was the right answer, so let me really quick load up my safe. Find the real killer instead, how about that? Find the real killer. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. And I'll do everything I can to help you. Wait just one moment! You're not a police officer or a prosecutor. You're not even officially defendant's lawyer. You have no right to investigate. Not officially Orla's lawyer, huh? In that case, I know exactly what I have to do. So I can do this. Defend Orla in court. Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, I'll take responsibility for her. You what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? I've done a lot crazier. What the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too. You two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. No evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. Then, Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. Guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. We should always have a trial for an animal that's accused of murder. But, Please, Detective Fulbright, for justice' sake! Police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down, which is a stupid thing. That shouldn't be a thing, because what if the animal, what if the person was abusing the animal? What about then? Huh? I find that so stupid that you ever freaking do that. I hate it. I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. Yeah, it's a terrible decision and it's so stupid. It's so cruel. Your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal. And my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it?
Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright.
Actually, you're not such a bad guy. You're not a bad guy. Athena, you do not know yet. You do not know yet how bad this man really is. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I better be off. Okay, bye. You two are a lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. I have a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation.
We're still not sure if it will go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can.
Get this case into court. We need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case.
There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla.
Fulbright said that there was no weapons in the area other than her. We better look for something to prove him wrong. Better make a note of that so I don't forget.
You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own.
Like, jot down notes on the case and the court record as I go along. I know about this. I don't need a second tutorial. Use it as a sort of to-do list.
Great idea. I'll add things too. Whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes.
Read my notes. I just opened the court record. Then flip to the Q or E. I'm never stuck, so stop it. There. Note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene.
There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here.
I've played this game. I know what I'm doing. That's right. We can change our perspective. We might come across new evidence. Oh, let me guess. I can look around the entire place. Let's first see what we can find with WASD. Then, stop with the tutorial. I know. When we're ready, we can use B and N to change our perspective.
Or if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away.
The outline of the body in the far right there?
Of course, talking to everybody involved is one of the key to good investigation.
Exactly. And if we present items to people, we might learn even more.
Right. And it all boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started.
Yeah, I get it. Hi. I'm gonna examine first. Bye. Shark cannon! With Dragon Balls! Wait, what is that? Oh, that's her hats. Interesting. The fun facts. For a way to get a good look. Get a little closer first.
Yikes! Look at that huge octopus!
Must be a show prop too. What if its legs is missing though?
It'd be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that. I'd like to give it a try myself. As a lawyer, that is.
No, you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right? I think something fell on his head rather than a piece of meat in a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Talk about a clashy decor.
Guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though?
All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right?
Of Of course, silly. I love meat too. Protein is your body's basic building block after all.
That meat is made out of rubber. No, Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to.
You need to tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get her reward? The poor girl! After all that effort!
I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. I think you're as dumb as you think Orla.
Hey, look! There's an apparatus here to hang from.
I don't think it's for people to hang from. It's more like a crane to move things with.
But Sasha was hanging from it during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I bet there's all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss! Try thinking outside the box.
Say I have a narrow-minded view of things. This. Setting sun. It's always remind me how quickly the day goes by.
Oh, boss! It's just a painted backdrop, you know.
Down, Athena. Of course I know. Guess they use it for the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
Looks handmade. Oh, I just got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop?
What? Present it to the judge when things aren't going our way?
No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant.
What? I want to see how the judge would respond to that. I feel like he would be like, I feel so compelled to say not guilty. But the trial has just started. Why do I feel like say not guilty? It's almost like there's a sign right over their head saying that they're not guilty, that they're innocent. Looks like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of...
There's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. Apparently, the pool spans 2 whole floors. Apparently, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. They said on TV that sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours.
Sounds like Swashbuckler Spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy.
Then?
Oh no, that's not the floodgate. That's just the edge of the pool. Orca.
That show makeup above Orla's eye?
Hi.
That's right. It's a starfish. That makes her look like a punk rock and pirate, don't you think?
Punk rock pirate killer whale? It's official. Society's on the road to ruin.
Hell, I think Orla is one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', get Orla to do what you want during the show. Give her signals with this whistle.
That's a whistle?
What was that? What was that?
Oh? But I didn't hear anything just now.
Sounds out of range of human hearing, just like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. And the whistle underwater. That's so cool! I wish I could give commands to Orla. Anybody can do that. All they'd have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. They're at a present.
Whistle added to the courtroom.
Gee, thanks! As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret.
Belly rubs.
What?
More like a belly flap than a belly rub. Eat. Hook. Or... Okay, what about the shark?
Hey, there's a can in the shape of a shark! I would love to try firing that thing. Boom!
Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something?
But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? About how crazy it would be to have sharks go flying through the air. Watch the thrilling life or death struggle as the little types fight to stay alive out of water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth.
That feels like a movie called Sharknado. Tornado of sharks? Even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane. They did! I think twice! I think there's a second one! Doors are slightly open, and there are police officers staying guard outside.
I guess they're watching to make sure we don't try any funny business.
Well, now that you've said it, I suddenly feel the urge to do something.
How about if I suddenly break out some squat exercises? That would be pretty funny.
Or if I shove you in the pool. Yeah, that might cause a few raised eyebrows in ways you don't want, Athena. What? Orla's not going to notice me from here. Move around to the front. The volleyball. Oh, look! There's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show? That's one of Orla's toys. Plays volleyball with it. Actually in the bin. Guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday.
Oh, I wish I could play volleyball with Orla.
I have as much fight in you as me, lobster. I like it. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball.
Her fastball?
Yeah. She likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. You should hear the sound the ball makes when it crashes into stuff.
Well, maybe some other time.
She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab. Up this.
What a mess! Is all the stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer?
Possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? A flag in the water.
This is where the body was found, huh?
Suspect Orla. Maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim.
Orla didn't attack the captain. She loved him.
The captain rescued Orla when she was little, after she got beached on the shore. Tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. She's just not her usual chipper self.
I must really love this aquarium and the captain.
He's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Yikes. I guess you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. Am I back over here? That's about it.
No, it's not. Under different circumstances, I would love to see the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
Of us always perform the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show has been cancelled. I'm putting on a little performance for you now. Okay.
We be Captain Orla Swashbucklers, me buckos. We love to sail the seven seas. We've come to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate Nostache. And thus, there he be, Nostache himself, prepare to feed the fish.
Can I play the role of Nostache?
Well, Sasha says has a stash, and you don't, so I guess so. Hit him with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter.
Oh. Hi. Ah! I've been splashed! Ah! Are you laughing at me? We swim through storms and waves, all because of you. Grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. Was that your translation?
Wow, that was awesome. Your performance packed quite a wallop.
Yeah. I, for one, feel like I took quite a beating. Dripping wet, look like a wet cat.
Sorry about that. I have a show without a bad guy role, right?
Being Orca, huh? Been tough to train her to do that.
Frick. Can only sing one song though.
Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't play even one song. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we better do some more investigating.
Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel.
I'm not done examining area. There's still things. Guess we already checked this out, but no harm in giving it another look. There's still things I wanted to look at.
Thank you very much. Look at all the stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case.
They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon.
But I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess it would.
I think I could stand the pain.
Okay, hold still. Yeah? Good for you. Oh look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor too.
Mr. Wright, are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys!
Yikes! Guess I've been caught red-faced. Red-faced? What? Why was I looking at the dolphin? What was important about the dolphin? Looks like it's been knocked over. Got this wanted sign. Who is that? What do you mean nothing much to see? There's something there. What is that? What's the wanted poster? It's like the control panel for that crane apparatus. There are a lot of buttons.
I see this many buttons. I start to get fidgety.
I know what you mean. They're itching to push them, right?
Yeah, I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons.
Need I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig? I'm bummed out about that.
Oh, have you been using the whistle I gave you? Of course! But I can't get Orla to do any tricks.
Can't believe you can command that huge creature. Pretty impressive, Sasha.
Cool, huh? I bet there aren't too many you can say. They literally get to whistle while they work.
That must be pretty nice for you.
But Orla is the one who's impressive. Really, not me. Easy to see how much you care about, Orla.
We're a good team.
What? But you and I are a great team, right? We can top that!
Okay, let me blow this whistle, then you do a trick. Okay, to the Aqua Tunnel. July 20th. Ship shape, Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. Hi, how are you? So you all done investigating the pool already? Had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas.
How's the police investigation going? Did you, say for example, any other suspects besides Orla?
Wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did? But no, I'm afraid not.
And even more unfortunate for you, I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. What? Please tell us more, Detective.
What do you mean? Also look at this.
So, that's your symbol of justice, is it? Well, this is mine!
Wow. It's that badge out pretty fast.
And top that, take this! Twin attorney's badges! Ha! No fair! 2 against 1! No fair! Your police badge is bigger and flashier! What? You dare to call me unfair? Me, the very model of justice itself? Us, I'd say we won this round.
Athena, in this battle, there are no winners.
He's upset. I have nothing to say about that. Your lawyers are very metal. You'll find the answers for yourselves. The poor victim. It's heart-wrenching. Crime cannot be unpunished.
Don't want crime to go unpunished either.
We'll do our utmost to defend our clients. Your form of justice or mine, which is true justice. I guess we'll see how it plays out. In other words, he doesn't have enough information right now to make up his mind.
Thank you for relation, Athena. Not like I could put that together. Wait. That bruise on his head? It definitely needs an autopsy because there's questionable things going on here. If the orca did it.
So, what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold out on us now, Detective Fulbright. I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security footage that shows the moment the orca attacked the victim. Yep, I'm to personally see to it that this baby stays safe. Will never leave my side.
Call for you, Detective.
I'll be right there. Sorry guys, you know how it is.
Leave the camera. Did you leave? He left the camera.
Well, he never said he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Let's sneak a peek. What the?
Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim? Footage added to the courtroom.
Oh, the footage doesn't prove anything.
What's at the bottom of that lady? Who's that lady?
Oh, but the footage doesn't prove anything.
3. Leaving Orla and Sasha. Just continue with our investigation.
Idea. Huh? There's a sticker on this camera that says return to the Pubbo danger.
Guess somebody there manages the cameras? Check it out later.
Sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackwell called to remind me to go feed Taka. I had to make sure his bird's well fed.
Cruella DeVille? What are you talking? Did it actually look like Cruella DeVille? Wait a sec.
That's not Cruella DeVille. She doesn't have black and white hair. If anything, Blackwell is Cruella DeVille. So, where were we? Oh, that's right. You two ain't getting any more questions from... You two got any more questions for me?
No, we're good. Thank you. Leaking all your info. Can I show you this?
Oh, you have nothing to say about the evidence.
about what you literally left behind? Really? Alright, Pubbo danger. What? Why is there a $1 billion wanted seahorse? Why is that a thing? Ship-shape aquarium, Pubbo danger.
This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. It has a real air of danger, don't you think?
Yeah, that walrus looks very I'm covering the walrus. But the walrus looks very, very dangerous. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a very dangerous walrus. There does say it's Pubbo danger.
According to the description, this room is pub where pirates gather, explore and interact with sea creatures. Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas? Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments?
Oh, those sound less like terror, more like torture to me. Huh? I thank you to keep it on there, blue boy. I'm conducting an experiment. Oh, it's the lady! Do not disturb me, unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel. My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Before you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady.
Oh, yes, of course. My name is...
Never mind. I was simply calling you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I am Norma de Plume. I am very interested in ship-shape aquarium, and am a frequent visitor here. Want to buy this place or something?
But I don't want to be Yellow Girl.
Think I want to be called Blue Boy? Let's just see what she has to say. Hi. No wind in here. How is that flat? How is that okay? No interest. Meaningless. As a matter of fact, I have been looking at you, Blue Boy. What? So now I'm a meaningless trifle too? A swashbuckler flyer. I have more than enough of those already. Do you have any idea how many times I've visited this aquarium? Hey, what are you yelling at me for? Don't you ever get tired of coming here? You obviously don't know anything about ship-shape aquarium. They feature different marine creatures each month, so visitors never get bored.
You're a fan of ship-shape aquarium like me?
Oh, please. I'm here to gather information, the fundamental work of a great one. But I don't suppose that's something you common folk would understand.
That woman makes me so mad!
Now, why don't we common folk just get back to our investigation? Is this you in the security footage? Don't thrust that into my nose. I won't watch it. You usually photogenic, Miss Plume? Of course I am. I've been compared to a movie star. It's keep changing your accent. It's You're not country. It's Little Wonder.
Ah!
No wonder. But my perfect makeup and stylish figure. Ooh. I keep making you country. Wants me to agree. Let's get a woman's opinion on this one.
What? You're asking me?
Well, let's see.
I do think you're very pretty, Mr. Plume.
I get the distinct impression your words are filled with hidden meaning.
Well, I wouldn't say full so much as full-figured. Athena!
Stop right there if I were you. What? Wrong full figure. What? Norma de Plume.
You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member. Let's see. I got it! You're someone who completely unrelated to this aquarium.
That's some deductive reasoning there, champ. I am a visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest,
And what might you be? I'm not a what? I'm a lawyer!
Hey, that's what I was going to say. And I run a law office.
Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest. Just who does she think she is, boss?
A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest. Remember? And a writer, while you're here.
Thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. Oh, but I have special permission, you see.
And why exactly is that, if I may ask?
Well, because of the heavens, I've said too much.
Nagatama, haha. I remember this. Psyche locks.
Huh? Psychedelic rock? Cyborg clocks? What?
What? No. Psyche locks. The power of this Magatama. Gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart. I can hand it to you and you can also see it. I can remove the locks. I can uncover their secrets.
Didn't know you had a magical item like that.
Looks like this lady knows something about what happened. Just use my Magatama and do her psyche locks. Oh, hi. Huh? I can't see the locks anymore.
Huh? The color of that stone looks different from before.
That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice?
It can do that?
Yeah, a certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it. Without that power, I can't undo the psyche locks.
No way.
Oh, we get to see Pearl again! Yay! What? Where'd that even come? Where'd that come? Okay, question. Where did that come from? And why is it in your jacket like that?
Why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I've never been any good at keeping secrets. But I did promise after all, so I guess I had better keep my mouth shut.
Why is your lipstick in your bra, madam? Why did you Who did you promise what to?
No comment. No, go away.
Just when I thought we could find out more about the case.
Let's go try to find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something.
Smart positioning. Okay, goodbye. I'm supposed to find Pearl? Pearl! 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 Again in the Aqua Tunnel? July 20th. Ship-shape aquarium. Aqua Tunnel.
Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. Looks like the police investigation is over too.
Too bad. I'm gonna get a little more of him. Yo, yo, yo ho ho! Cleaner? Nuh-uh. Fear? Yo, girl, what you hiding from me? I'm searching all around like this is a bad dream. That's somebody rapping? I kind of figured that's what was happening. Yo, yo, yo ho ho! Cleaner? Nuh-uh. Feeder? That's right. Yo, girl, why hiding from me? I'm searching all around like this be a bad dream. Hi. I'm not really, I got distracted over the fact that you were throwing a bunch of sardines on the floor. Rifle, you'll sometimes make me so mad, but now that you're gone, I'm just so sad. Your rifle just come back to me. You can be together and sing cree cree cree. Oh, are you talking about the penguin? Why are you throwing so much sardines on the floor? Hi, how are you? What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Yikes! Who's there? You didn't hear me rapping, did ya? Yeah, well, maybe. Ah! Oh, look, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. I'm by us, and who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes. Marlon Rhymes? I'm an animal keeper here. Aquarium is already closed today. At least, I'm pretty sure it is.
You sure? Don't sound too certain. Oh, are you new here or something?
Wow! Yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. So, who are you guys? I'm Phoenix Wright.
I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers and we're going to represent Orla. I'm taking her case to court and proving she's innocent.
Are you serious? You want to defend an orca in court? Oh, but if you're here for Orla, I must make you friends with Sasha's. Sorry if I came across rude. Sounds like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. Especially when I'm around the animals I love. Why am I making you country? You're not country.
Oh, I love animals too, especially marine creatures like dolphins.
I like marine creatures too, but just the ones you can eat. Yeah? Well, people who like animals are good people. That's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here though, so I don't know how much help I can be.
Mr. Rhymes seems pretty friendly.
Yeah, friendly and agreeable. Hi. Who are you? You have a penguin badge on your hat. Look at my badge. I'm new here, so I don't know. I don't really think being new here has anything to do with it in this instance.
It's our attorney's badge.
This flyer, you can get a penguin sleep mask. Mask the next time you come in. Oh yeah? That would be nice, especially if it's free.
That'd be perfect for taking a nap at the office after going for a run or something.
I prefer you didn't take naps at the office, actually. Yeah, I feel ya. Sometimes I fall asleep when I'm feeding the animals. Oh, it's because you don't pronounce your G's. That's why I'm giving you a country accent.
Guess only a newbie can truly understand the feeling of another newbie.
You're kindred spirits, my sister. Spirits.
2 peas in a pod. Birds of a feather.
I suddenly feel so alone. I need Pearl. Fuck. Marlon Rhymes.
So, what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper?
Mainly, I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all this glass takes forever. Hi, looking at hammerheads and whale sharks again. Nice to see you. One of you has a weird suction cup fish on you. Imagine. How alone must drive... I was gonna say must drive you nuts. This time alone must take up most of the day. Also prep the food my animals eat. That's the hardest part of all.
I mean, it's really difficult to get the hang of it? Hang of?
I mean, I'm a vegetarian. Cutting fish and meat and stuff up creeps me out. Now there's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. About the murder. Also, is Rifle the penguin? You know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Rifle is a very interesting name for a penguin. Yeah, one of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. Came running, but by the time I got there, I didn't see the orca or the captain.
You know, the captain. Like
wrong captain. Bunch of ruffians, just... Hey! What are you crying for?
I'm not crying. It's just, I can feel your heart crying, that's all.
Girl, what you talking about? I'm not crying either. Guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of pufferfish. Sasha and her vet, Dr. Crab, are even more upset by his death. Vet? Aquarium has a resident vet? Yeah. Yo, hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Never supposed to stay put. Ship has been on duty since last night. It won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning.
Seen anybody who looks like a vet.
B. Rifle.
You rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? Rifle or something?
No, not weapon. Rifle is the name of one of our penguins.
Penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that?
Oh. Hey yo! Yo 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 ho ho! Prepare for the battle, prepare for the war. Little lady rifle gonna give you the score. Y'all think you can escape with your pride? Nuh-uh! You just go and punch straight up the nine. Yo! Yo! Yo ho ho! Yo! Yo! Ho ho! I think I sucked at that. You want a mixtape? Anyway, that's what she's like, so we named her Rifle. Okay, but did have to wrap it? And why'd you use a telescope? That's just how I roll.
Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance?
Yeah, that's the one. So you've seen her, huh? Always running away. Such a good runner. Decided to put her to work delivering the flyers. You really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose? Rifle's not dangerous. It only attacks people she doesn't like.
Really? We ran into her earlier. She didn't attack us. She straight up ignored us, actually.
Hey, I have an idea. Run into Rifle again. Would you mind feeding her for me? And come back to the pool at feeding time like usual. I'm looking for her. Loves to smell fish. So she might come over to you if you have some. I've been splashed by an orca. I think I already smell like fish.
Oh, I would love to feed a penguin. That'd be okay, right, boss?
I don't mind, as long as you carry the fish. Because I already smell like it. Fish handed over to Athena. Large quantity of fish for being Rifle the penguin. Not surprisingly, it has a horribly fishy smell.
You smell so fishy.
It's a fish. Really? Shocker. Yeah, besides Rifle. I'm looking for small fry too. Small fry? Is that another penguin? Small. Ah, friend I made. High school girl.
Is it Pearl?
I was looking for Rifle somewhere and hasn't been back.
The Pearl? Is she your girlfriend?
What? Nah, no way! Sasha's the one
So you like Miss Buckler, do you?
Well, I really respect her, you know? We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she lives her life. It's not like I like her. It's more complicated than that. Pretty sure that all adds up to like. Tries to put on a brave face. But Captain's death, hardest of all. After all, and show partner that got killed by that orca.
You think Orla really did it?
Oh, I understand how Sasha feels. But she's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it.
Oh.
Guess it isn't easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself. Anyway, well, let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry, okay? Small Fry said she was going to check the orca pool. We'll head back there then. Okay, we're being forced to. Pearl? Pearl! Is it you? Pearl, are you in here? July 20th, Ship Shape Aquarium. Orca pool. Pearl? Huh? Something on the left side of the pool that wasn't there before. What? That? Oh, that's the penguins thing. It's like an electronic sword. Hey, you're back. Hi, Sasha. What's with this strange sword here? Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. Probably rifles.
Rifle can use a walkie-talkie?
Always running away, so we attached a walkie-talkie to her. Hear the sounds around her? We guess where she is. But not if she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor. Every member of the crew has one too. We can communicate back and forth. You can even use them to broadcast to specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh? Walkie-talkie added to the court record.
Oh, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. Rifle, come out, wherever you are. I have fish.
You're not Rifle! Orla! You're not Rifle! Are you okay? You have to be careful around pools, or you might slip right in.
I'm more afraid of my heart jumping right out. Jump scared by an orca and all. Oh!
Hey, who's that riding on Orla? Isn't that Rifle? Can I please see that? Can the hat not be in the way?
Hey, you're right. Come here, Rifle. She ignored me again. Why doesn't that penguin like me? Gah!
Now you've scared Rifle away with all that yelling.
No, I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me if it's the last thing I do.
I feel like that's what Pearl is doing.
Get back here, you little pipsqueak!
Best cutscene!
Sorry,
What's on his
Rifle,
feet?
but at least you seem all right.
Pearl!
Huh?
Pearl! Pearl!
Oh.
Hi, Pearl! Hey, it's Pearls?
Oh, Mr. Nick. Haven't seen you in ages.
Could Pearls be the small fry Mr. Rhines was talking about? Pearl!
Congratulations on your return to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you.
This is Pearl Faye. I call her Pearls. She dressed a little funny. But that's because she's a spirit medium. Real prodigy with great power at that. I've known her since she was little. Sometimes comes to the office to visit. Pearl! I'm so happy to see you again! Also, Rifle! Marlon is 21. We're 36. 7. Hey. She's just a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her. Really? You're older than Trucy? Trucy's 8. You're 19? Wait a sec. Pearl! Pearl! Wait a second! You're 19 now?
I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. He's such a nice guy, don't you think?
Is she trying to be my big sister too now? Pearl! Wait a sec. Pearl! Are you 19? You're 17. Wait, I'm confused. I thought Trucy was... Oh, who did I think? You're 18. Oh, that's what I got mixed up. Trucy's 16. Never mind. But still, you're almost 18. Hi, Pearl. Guess we... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to present things to Pearl, not investigate. I want to pay attention to Pearl. Pearl, look, I got my badge back.
Oh, I'm so happy to be... You get to be a lawyer again, Mr. Nick.
Thanks. A lot of friends know I was back too.
I wish we could all get together. Been quite a while. Maybe we should throw you a surprise party to celebrate your comeback.
Oh, you told me about it, so surprise. That would be really nice. But if you tell me about it, it won't be a surprise, you know?
Oh! But we can spring out on you after you had forgotten and still surprise you.
Yeah, but telling me that won't make me forget. But okay. Of course I do! Well, of course I do! Pearl reminds me of my own little sister.
I was really looking forward to seeing the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Such a shame.
Yeah, I bet you have really enjoyed it.
But I was really happy to see such a large marine animal. It was quite an experience. I still have yet to see a blue whale though. The largest marine animal of them all.
Yeah, I doubt there are any blue whales at the aquarium. They're usually in the ocean. Sorry, Pearl.
No, I'd do anything I could to help you. But I'm afraid I don't really know anything about that.
Alright, Pearls. No worries.
Oh my. You go fishing, Mr. Nick?
No, this is for Rifle. We're asked to feed her.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Do you think she would take food from me?
Oh, I'm sure she would. From you. So, what you're really trying to say is that Rifle wouldn't take food from me? From me, right? No, that's not what I meant. That is what I meant, though.
I won't be bested! Pearly, it's on! What? What's on?
Now, Athena. Let's be adults about this. You've got poor Pearls here all confused.
You know, I'd do anything to help, but Pearl, it's okay. It's okay that you can't do anything. You're okay. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
What are you doing here, Pearls?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was looking forward to it. But then, the incident happened. And the police just finished questioning me.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Nick? Who is that lady next to you? I'm Athena Sykes! I'm a new lawyer at the I'm a new lawyer at the Right Anything Agency! Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Faye. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly. Pearly it is then! Nice to meet you!
How did you know her name before when I showed her the fish, huh?
So, how did the two of you meet?
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal systems, Pearls? Met Athena at one of those trips. Are you going to ship me with Athena now? No, she is way too young. No thank you.
So, tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking the questions here.
A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him. So you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court. Hey, Mr. Nick. It looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
I've always been an adult the entire time I've known you, Pearls.
Rifle! Hi! What's up with your feet? Why are they pink? Would you look at that? Rifle loves you!
Sure does seem to be attracted to Pearls.
I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already. Oh, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin!
That calendar is a real hit with all our female visitors. I even have one myself. I would prefer one that's not a penguin, thank you. Looks too cute. And also, what's the point of a calendar anymore?
But the rest of the staff think it's too cutesy.
Yeah, it is. It's too cute. I guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well. But, these calendars smell kind of like fish.
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please, don't be rude.
Oh, I got Pearls mad. Calendar added to the core record. A penguin-shaped calendar that Pearls bought at the aquarium. It smells fishy for some reason. Quite literally, apparently. Wait, why? Why in court record? Any? Understand. I for in court record. Rifle. So you were looking for rifle too?
That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper. Come here, rifle. Come on.
Sounds like a guy. Went towards Orla instead.
Grr! Why can't I get rifle to like me?
Maybe you should quit chasing after her with the scowl of yours.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Uh-oh. I got Pearls mad. Again! Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you?
Oh, great idea! I have just the thing to present her to.
Okay, I guess I'm showing the fish this time. That's a pull.
Rifle! I have a present for you. It's chock filled with love. Here you go.
That's Orla. You bet Orla.
Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though. I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment.
I think she's about to splash you. Oh no, she just went back to the milk.
Friendship blossoming from the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
I think moving might going a bit far.
Anyway,
how did you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish.
Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish?
Maybe just a little, yes?
I guess I need to change my clothes.
That's odd. Why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish.
That doesn't...
Orla... What? Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day. We've even been giving her more food than normal on her regular meal times lately. Maybe she wasn't fed.
You'll be giving me a fish!
Fish. I said that's so weird.
You'll be giving me a fish? So you'll be challenging me to a fight, eh? Har!
What? No! What kind of rule is that?
That's how it goes in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Present a fish, start fighting. The gauntlet, I mean the fish, is thrown down and the glorious battle begins. Oh, you're so cool when you're out there jumping and slashing. Arr. Belay that talk, little lassie. Compliments will get ye not. Oh, you sound just like a real pirate.
Athena just eats the stuff up. Nothing about the fishy calendar. Got it. Orla's feeding habits. Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately? Yeah, something's weird. You guy Marlin feeds all the other animals besides Orla. But the cat and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. Captain's turn to feed Orla this morning.
But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's still hungry. That's my fish, chock filled with love.
How long are you going to keep saying that? Vera's excited to make a new friend. But I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla. Orla and Rifle.
Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other. This is Orla the orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like a clownfish and a sea anemone.
Dare to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand? You don't even know about that. Freaking clownfish sleep in the sea anemones and protect it. Oh, the sea anemone also returns the favor by protecting them.
Oh, so this orca is the suspect. I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins.
Don't you worry about that. Orla here is really gentle, and she never eats anything but fish. Penguin doing? Come on, penguin. What you doing?
He's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates Rifle picking on her.
It's true, she does seem very gentle. Really seems like a killer whale. A killer whale.
As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature! Wow, you're going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
The biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally. We're probably gonna have to bring in a tank. Oh, pearls. A big favor to ask.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
Oh, a Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. Guess that's why it's almost out now.
Thank you, Pearl!
There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break Psyche locks again.
I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him.
Somebody please feed the orca? I think she wasn't fed.
Really sure seems right at home at this aquarium.
You're right. But didn't she say this was her first time here?
Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor early. Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor early this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her.
What's Pearls doing in the staff corridor?
I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something.
Staff corridor, huh? That doesn't sit well with orca pool diagram updated court record. Nap room. Food prep room.
Hell, if it bothers you, why don't you just go ask her about it?
Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. Orla's the... Are you sure about that, though? Well, I can't think of any other defendant that's better than Orla. Sorry. July 20th, Ship-Shape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. Like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. More like rapping.
Hey, yo! Base Small Fry was so clutch with the assist. Rhymes and Rifle reunion until ending in bliss. Now Animal Keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Matt brought Small Fry, this case is now shut. Yo, 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 ho, ho!
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Okay, let's go, Rifle. See you, Small Fry.
Oh, Mr. Nick. I didn't see you there.
Hey, Pearl. What you doing? You having fun?
You know, I do anything I could help.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, Pearl. Fine. Relation to Rhymes.
Hey, Pearlie. You and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship?
Well,
You have a crush on him? Pearl? Pearl! Pearls? Why do I see a psyche lock?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. But I really shouldn't talk about it.
You do, don't you? I don't feel right about digging into Pearl's affairs. But she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Where she's hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearls, but I'll have to use my Magatama on you. I know how to use the Magatama. Pearls, do you have a crush? Pearl, do you have a crush? A psyche lock. Lock on a person's heart that only I can see. I know what a psyche lock is. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. Hey, time to give it a try. Relation to rhymes. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship? There's no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium, that's all.
But there are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you? In the staff corridor, taking a nap.
Take that!
Yes, that's right. But how did you know?
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. I didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. I guess I better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish?
Fish? Well, what makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. Pearl? Was it Rifle? I didn't mean if it was you.
Rifle?
He apparently is very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls?
I don't know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled fishy too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret. Calendar. The fishy smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls?
I can't lie to you, Mr. Wright. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin and about the calendar.
Unlock successful. Oh, it was only one lock, but it sure took some work. Relations to Rhymes. Please, tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
We became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, someone else had moved and I got lost. Had moved on and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Oh, Pearls. I know, big, crowded places are hard for you.
I sort of panicked. I went down the wrong corridor. I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really startled him when I called on to him. He jumped so much he startled me too. I lost my balance and fell down.
Did you fall in fish? Pearl, she fell in fish!
Oh, Mr. Nick. I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
I guess that explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun. You have a fish in your hair. Pearl.
Yes. My calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish too.
But it doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Probably because it was embarrassing. Why'd you hide it? Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over feeding sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Huh? Why not? What was he doing in there?
Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. He had to search for it among the fish. Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing on it. It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet.
Must be rhymes.
There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up?
Girls, about what time did you write to Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk and announced that I was lost. So I must have first gone to the prep room at 10:10.
I see. Mind if I hang onto this calendar for a while? It might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed.
Alright. But be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Calendar update on the court record. I don't want it to be Marlin. He's funny. Good. Now maybe I'm ready to remove Mr. Plum's psyche locks too. Okay. Bye, Pearl. Bye. I gotta go talk to a random lady. Bye. July 20th. Ship-shaped aquarium. Pabo danger. There's a bunch of jellyfish in that bottle. If that breaks, then we're gonna all get stung. Hope there's aloe vera somewhere. You people, you're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave. Why are you after the veterinarian?
Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
You are correct. Likes to shut himself up in that back room there and won't come out. But I don't think he's even in there today. About ready to go.
Sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. Maybe a little something about the incident this morning too.
Mr. Wright! There's no time to be staying there thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills... Psychedelic clock? What? Your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover her secret.
That's Psyche Locks, Athena. Psyche Lock. Not a psychedelic clock. Thank you very much. While you're here. While you're here. Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding.
I'll do it. Nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise.
I don't know who made this promise to you, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are, after the place has closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owners somehow.
I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner.
No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something. The fact that you're on this video camera. According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. The person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume.
Oh? I suppose there's no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I.
That was easy. I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is... police investigator? You're a police investigator.
You're completely... I think you know full well that I am not a police investigator.
I full well did not know that. You weren't simply a okay. I'm guessing everything wrong first. Ship-shape employee. I got it! You are... Now, what did they call them here again? You're a crew member of Ship-shape Aquarium.
What amusing joke. Blue Blue. Even a child could tell you I am not.
Don't
common crew member. Self-respect and all. Heck, alright, fine. It's not like I wanted to call them that in the first place. Simply a visitor, witness to murder. You're a visitor who also happened to witness the death of owner Jack Shipley. That is Oh, I want to say it, but I promised the police. Not good for you to keep things inside, you know? You'll feel much better once you get it all out. I give up. I'll tell you everything! That was very simple, very easy to make you give up. Why do you keep stuffing that in there? Why to tell me this badly? Why can't you have just done so from the top? I think anyone would agree that I held it in for as long as I could. But I can't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer. Please calm yourself, Mr. Plume. And that's top-class badgering to you. You are correct. I witnessed the killer whale's crime with my own eyes. You got a problem with that, Blue Boy. Boss, Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful. And I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something quick! Okay, it is there. Her hat. Please don't explode on me. Could you start with telling me what you saw? I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known. But both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt. Was this footage taken? Oh, 9. Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident. What? Pleased? Shame on you. Are you implying that I am happy about an innocent man's death? No, of course not. I just don't get the sense you were afraid of Orla. Like you were interested in her. Want her blubber, don't you? Are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking, maybe. Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you... That I am the non-fiction writer, Norma D. Plume. Non-fiction writer? Oh, that Norma D. Plume? So, big fan, huh? No clue who she is. No, I've never even heard of her. Who cares about a non-fiction writer? Usually they're boring as frick. Well, now that you've figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. I'm not a fan, I tell you. Okay, non-fiction writer. So, what exactly have you written, Mr. Plume? Oh my. You mean to say you really aren't familiar with my... I write the truth. A great pride in my... I've been gathering Orla the killer. I'm very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. And today, my concern was proven to be well justified. Orla isn't violent. She's a sweet, gentle soul. The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale. Chomp. Ship-Shape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak. But it has been rumored to attack people. But rumors are just rumors! They aren't necessarily true! Yes, I realize that. But I only write the truth. That is why I questioned the owner directly. But he refused to allow my research. And he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance.
coming here day after day. Don't ever come back again.
Sounds like her research was a bit too much to take.
But then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted?
This lady is shameless. I kick her. Was violent streak.
Won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're going to defend her.
To the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. But on my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries.
You can hear Orla from the visitors' corridor?
There were speakers there in the corner up near the ceiling. Apparently, there's a visitor can hear the killer. In any case, the whale's tank, I heard cries. And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying.
What did you see?
Killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then, the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death with his fin in its jaws.
What?
Emma, bit the owner to death? Wouldn't there be blood all over it?
Just as we trust! So I take it Mr. Plume's just finished telling you what she saw.
Detective Fulbright! I guess you've already heard it too.
Yep, when we took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it can be. Yes, a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again.
I will shoot you. I hate people like you that insist on killing an animal just for following their instincts!
But she's not dangerous.
Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case.
Can we? Then, can we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports?
Fortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one.
Is it Blackwell? Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case.
Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you.
Won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Check out that crime scene one more time.
Where are we checking? Shape Aquarium. Orca Pool.
Alright then. Let's start the re-examination pronto. I'm going to go check out that mess in the back one more time.
Okay.
Athena! Wait! No running! Ah!
You fall? Are you okay? Look like she tripped, but... Did you trip on the flag that's been on the floor this entire time?
I slipped.
What's going on? Huh? Orla? What is it, girl? Because she's standing on that spot, what's happening?
Ah!
Athena! Are you alright? She doesn't crash into all that stuff behind her. The orca attacked!
Out of the way. Get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall. Again.
That was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt?
Okay. But why did Orla spike that ball at me? For all the fish I gave her. She liked me.
Thought you were in main entree?
Very funny, boss.
In any case, let's give the ball back to her.
What that? What that? What's that? What's that? What is that?
What are you? What is that? What are you?
Huh? Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it. What is up with the dummy?
Hey, you're right. Many things now that I didn't see before. Like another ball, I guess. I guess Orla really likes them.
Look! There's something new by the outline of the body, too.
Better take a good look around. A bloody coin? One of those things?
Bloody coin? Bloody coin.
What's this? A coin?
Mr. Wright! There's blood on it!
You're right, but it's dried.
Do you think it could be the victims? What was it doing all the way over here in the first place?
I'm not sure. I thought we found blood outside the pool. Might just help us prove that there's more to this case than just accidental death.
Hey, you're right! Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
Bloodstained coin added to the court. Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here too.
You're right, boss. But where did they go? They aren't here anymore. I don't think somebody picked them up, do you?
They could have thought it was real. What's up with it? Looks like we just found that giant octopus's missing leg.
Ow! I bet you could get a whole lot of...
What? Carpaccio? Just say calamari, because I don't know what carpaccio is.
Wow, I bet you can get a whole lot of calamari from a giant leg like that. Oh, let's go to the ocean and try and catch a giant octopus of our own.
Even though I know calamari is squid. Yeah, but even if we did catch one, how are you planning to slice it up?
Cane problem. That's what man invented chainsaws for.
Really? I've never seen anyone so hellbent on chomping down some giant octopus. Well, I doubt we can catch one that big anywhere near the shore anyway.
The more roadblocks you throw up, the more I want to do it, you know? Oh, I can't wait to get started!
It would appear that Operation Discourage Insanity has backfired. The insanity will continue! What about the sword? A broken sword here.
The tip of the blade is missing. It just broke off.
Tell me it happened when Athena fell over.
You better not be trying to pin the blame on me, boss.
What? No! Of course not!
No use trying to hide it. It's written all over your face. Besides, the broken part isn't even here. How could it have been my fault?
I better watch what I think or I'll get every little thing thrown back in my face. Okay. Now for the very important part, the random dummy.
Oh no! The child is hurt!
Yes, they are. What? Call an ambulance! Hey, it's just a dummy.
It is? Oh, I mean, of course it is! I was just testing your response to an emergency.
Well, I guess we just found out why you don't bluff while under pressure.
I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. Wonder what the dummy is for anyway. Oh, that? Use it to train Orla. Smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practiced them on the dummy first.
Get the tricks, those bite marks look pretty dangerous.
Hey, look at this mark on the floor. How's it is? That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla.
Volleyball, huh?
Yeah. We stand there and she'll spike the ball right at us. So when Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks? It doesn't mean she hates me? Nah, she wanted to play with you. He loves volleyball. Play with the captain all the time. Aw. It looks so sad. Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish.
Blobfish only look like that because they are taken from the deep pressure of underwater to the higher waters and they become all bleh.
That's right. Trying to put a smile and stay strong, right?
Why do I know so much about marine biology? This is more than I... What do you mean what's a blobfish? You haven't seen a blobfish? Phoenix? You've never seen one? The one with the big face that looks like it's all sad and it's got the giant nose and it's pink and fleshy looking? The only reason why it's all like wrinkled and looking like it's drooping is because it goes from deep pressure water all the way up to the high pressure with the low pressure water. And it ends up, like, deforming it, essentially. It doesn't look like that when it's in the deep where it's supposed to be. It's a blobfish. Or do I not want to know? Oh, it's fine. It just looks a little weird. There's nothing wrong with a blobfish. No, we don't really know what a blobfish outside of a... Hey, Sasha? Would you happen to know anything about this coin?
Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them.
Picked up all the coins already?
That's right.
After the...
Go ahead. Found them all yet, though. Still missing a few. Oh, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to the ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss.
Oh, okay, guess we're going to the bottom of the pool. Anything from here. Look when I'm by the ladder. Oh! Hey, I think I found the coins!
Look! I think I see something on the bottom of the pool. I knew it! Want me to go down and check?
You can't jump in dressed like that!
You'll drown under the weight of your clothes! No, I won't! I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know? I'm almost as good as Hina's brother!
Do you see how well he swam into Spirit Girls? That's a dark joke, I'm sorry. I know what happened to Hina's brother, but I couldn't help it. Hina hasn't made. The pool's really deep. Oh, you can hold your breath that long.
I can't be as good as Hina, but I think I'm as good as her brother.
But maybe Sasha can?
Ugh. Ugh. Phoenix. Look at all these coins I found at the bottom.
Thanks, Sasha. So, there really were more of them down there, huh?
We find them all over. Wonder how many there are all together. Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show.
Sounds like they'd be heavy.
About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stringfish. Well, I better go put these coins away where they belong.
Where they belong? In the giant meat thing?
So 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene. One of them with blood on it. They have to be related to the case.
Wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute.
Could be...
Remember how Detective Fulbright said that they couldn't find a murder weapon? Well, these coins were the weapon.
Huh? How could a little coin kill a grown man?
Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together would definitely be used as a weapon. All you have to do is... Yes, freeze them. You gotta freeze them. I know it's put them in a bag, but you gotta freeze them. That frozen lump of coins would make for a pretty good weapon.
But wouldn't it make more sense to freeze just the water into a block of ice? why you gotta use the coins? That way there'd be no evidence of it ever existing once it's melted.
You know, there's a very... there's a thing about that too with ice bullet. I guess you're right. But wait a minute. This is another way to bundle coins together. 300 coins together would definitely be used as a weapon. All you have to do is throw them. Help them. Bet you can kill a man if you threw them hard enough.
I don't know about that. I think they just bounce off. Besides, how could you throw them that hard all at once?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Maybe there is a way to bond them all together. Coins together would definitely be used as a weapon. All you have to do is put them in a bag. $1 million. $1 million for Sasha. Put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody. It would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? Kinda like a butter sock. To explain how blood got on this coin.
Oh, I get it. The bag of coins is the weapon. Then we can use it to prove Orla's innocence.
Bloodstained coin updated in the court record. But I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here.
Maybe the killer took it with them?
Yeah, it would certainly make it look like Orla did if they did.
You know why you think, Mr. Wright? The blade coin alone should be enough to prove there might have been a murder.
I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla.
Yes! This is just what we needed. Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Plum right away.
Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the Pub Danger. July 20th. Shape Aquarium. Pub Danger. Oh, you're back! So did you find anything? Of course he didn't. Remember, even if you don't succeed, the effort you make, that's important. Are you trying to console me?
Let's show them the evidence we found. One that points to a human culprit.
Right. Because we won't let Orla be put down. Please, take a look at this bloodstained coin.
Cease the desist at once. What kind of man shows a lady blood?
She doesn't have to get so worked up. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it! Found this coin beside the orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. We just learned that there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? So you're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blood weapon? If blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was a human. You wouldn't? Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Without that something, it's just not good to be enough to pass murder. But I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate with a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you very much!
I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them.
Won't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court.
Really?
So, does that mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not. Frank. Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove the Orca's guilt in court.
What? It's Prosecutor Blackwell that wants to prosecute Orla?
That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say, you're taking this rather calmly. Defending Orla in court was my idea from the start. I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Plume, will you be a witness for the prosecution?
A trial for a killing whale. I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will be a whale, and then write all about it.
Of course you will. Sounds like a plan. Now, if you'll just come along with me. We have to prepare for tomorrow. I still have to arrange for an autopsy.
Oh, I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, know you're a Nihilo fan.
Why'd you shoot me with your finger pistol? Okay, bye.
I am not a fan!
Well, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial.
But how in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway?
To be honest, I'm not really sure myself.
Plus, Mr. Bloom said that Orla bit the victim. Well, sure isn't going to be easy. But I love a challenge.
Then we ought to be just fine. Guess I should go over what swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning.
Yeah, we can have a formal viewing back at the office.
There's nothing decisive against Orla. That doesn't mean much. Find a more concrete way to save Orla. Orga. Am I actually gonna watch it? Gonna watch the thing again? I need. Ready? What? Save an orca. Now we're on day 1 of the trial. Didn't mean to do that. July 21st. 9:20. Pit lobby.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see.
I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. Matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped.
I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes.
Oh, I also queued the Swashbuckler video so we can watch it anytime.
Swashbuckler video added to the court.
Hey,
Shut up. Let me watch that.
Captain Orla! Ye made it just in time! We be pirates, we love to sail the 7 seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
I don't see anything. Wearing a scarf here. And if he was wearing a scarf, where's the mustache? Wearing the scarf when he's dead. Like it's scarf was what was the scarf? They used the scarf as the bag! Wait a second! I just realized! I put it together! I think they used the scarf as the bag! Thanks. I might just help her. By the way, yeah, serious dark circles. Stay up late watching this?
What? Me? No, I, just woke up early, that's all. I need to cover them up. I'm dragged on enough as it is by Prosecutor Blackwell.
Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while.
That explains why your hair is spikier than usual. And look at it! All super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing!
That was a compliment.
Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery.
Thanks, Pearls. So long, I'm actually a little nervous. Morning, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Rhymes. Need to watch the trial?
Yeah, Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca. Oh, I thought I'd better come here to work.
Well, don't you worry. We're going to win for Orla. Isn't that right, boss?
Right. One unprecedented trial coming right up. I'm defending an orca. July 21st, 9:30. Court. Hi again, Blackwell. All rise.
Court is now in session for the trial of Aura Shipley.
Orla, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Must we waste words on this?
Blackwell. That's the twisted Sam. Prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. Say he never conducts a trial without his talker by his side.
Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow.
Thank you, Your Honor. You look as young as ever yourself.
Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet?
Surely you jest, Your Boldness. Did you not receive the memo? The defendant is the orca. The defendant, Aura Shipley, is an orca at Ship-Shape Aquarium.
An orca?! This is a trial against an orca! Arrangements for the trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review.
Isn't it Orla? Why are you all calling her Aura? Oh, it is Aura. Where'd I get Orla? What? Huh? What happened?
An orca is a defendant. It's patently absurd.
Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place.
Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my clients.
Your duty to defend your crying aunt. Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. Wright?
It's my client. Where'd you get crying ant?
If you are to proceed, you must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it a man or beast, is of equal value.
Thank you! Thank you, Blackwell!
The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white.
Actually, the orca's painted in both.
Take Taka, for example. He is human in spirit, you or I.
Hi, Taka! The real question is, in for more pain? Always?
Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially.
Wait until you hear her sing.
Him. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement if you would.
Suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well. Listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Ship-Shape Aquarium and the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died.
Sadistic orca. What a chilling thought. Where exactly is the defendant now?
Inside this.
A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell? How did you fit an orca in there?
Time marches on, Your Boldness, with or without us, and we couldn't fit a pool in here. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, will allow us to interact with the orca.
A TV phone. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
What? TV phone as a court record. But you haven't been able to chat for a while?
We won't be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor.
That doesn't look very large. What are you talking about?
Fulbright, prepare for transmission. You've got it, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Hi, Aura. I apparently been calling you Orla for some reason.
We'll proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that is the orca that stands accused, is it?
Huh? Flip her at us. She's cheering us on.
Orla.
Yeah. What? Why is she calling her Orla, but then every other place is calling her Aura? What is going on here? Am I going crazy? What? The orca accused of murder. Though Aura is her real name, people like to call her Orla. I wasn't crazy! What? What's going on? She likes to wear hats.
Orla. Phoenix and Athena Luck.
Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature suspected of killing a man.
Orla's really pouring on the charm, huh?
She's far from cute. She's a violent, reckless animal.
Yours is a violent, reckless animal. What about Taka, huh?
That's right. The name's Bobby Fulbright. Now I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to the ship-shaped aquarium. There, we found a guest who said she saw the orca and the victim from the visitors corridor. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. Hey,
Why can't I go to the visitor's corridor?
the orca is the only one there. Therefore, no one else could have committed the crime. Not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here.
Autopsy add to the court. Isn't death from a brain contusion? There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body.
You can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your boldness. Prosecution booth to introduce our witness, Fulbright.
You got it, Prosecutor Blackquill.
Professor.
Justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak, coming right up.
I very much doubt. She's not fine. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby.
Prosecutor Blackwell.
Well, I am Norma DePlume, and I'm a non-fiction writer. I'm the only one who isn't telepathic here.
It's like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts.
Everything needs to be a competition, Athena.
What? Norma DePlume? Great non-fiction writer Miss Norma DePlume herself?
Of course you read non-fiction! Of course you do!
I read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely.
The only thing interesting about non-fiction is when it's about bugs or animals. That's the only thing.
What are you talking about?
Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites.
Is that about Mouse Damask? Is that about Mouse Damask?
Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I could give you my autograph if you like.
Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the photos in your book.
Books, so that the popular... The judge seems so shocked.
Well, Disconnect must really be doing a number on His Honor's head.
We get started, please. If I find you to be lacking as a judge, you will see your debut in my books.
Such harsh comments. You really must be the real Norma DePlume.
Who knew Miss DePlume was so famous?
Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief.
I would think. I am perfectly willing to tell. It was the moment and the moment.
Very well then. Please proceed with your testimony.
Of murder.
I went to Shipshape Aquarium to see the killer. As I was watching the killer, suddenly we crazy. I swear I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge, open, deadly teeth, attempting to remain calm. Reported the incident.
That adorable defendant really did all that? But it's so cute, it couldn't have. It must be more vicious than it looks. Now, deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence.
Objection!
You want to kill the orca? No! The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's alright.
Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery?
Hold it!
Defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know.
A fellow inmate told me that just this morning. You want something signed, all you need is the document and a witness.
Let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right?
All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that.
You don't answer my question? Looks like I guess right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor?
Yes. Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain.
Cross-examination. Moment of the murder.
I went to Shipshape Aquarium to see the killer whale.
Hold it!
Why'd you want to see the orca?
Well, it is.
I waste energy on such tripe. There is but one attraction in Shipshape Aquarium that is worth anyone's time. And that is the penguins. Isn't that
Blackquill is a feather friend. Blackquill just likes birds. He's a bird watcher in his free time, staring out of his prison window, and he's like,
Red-breasted robin must be changing seasons. And a rare something. I don't know what it's called.
what's a rare bird?
That a hummingbird. I didn't think it would come by here. Nice to see you, little feathered friend. Go on and fly in your freedom as I wait and rot in this cell for my day to come of death. Hello, little swallow.
Why can I see it? Why can I see it?
Isn't that a fork-tailed flycatcher?
I did look up birds. I don't know what it looks like though.
Such a rare find indeed, especially to be in these hollowed halls. That right, Taka, my friend.
Alrighty then. I guess Prosecutor Blackquill is for the birds.
Guess I should jot that down. Note to self, Prosecutor Blackquill is on Team Rifle.
Okay, got an achievement! Birds on the brain! For pressing the plume and listening to Blackwell's take. I got an achievement!
And so you went to see the orca in its tank.
Yes, that's right. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corner, suddenly went crazy.
Hold it!
The orca suddenly went crazy, did she? Hi, Expressionless. I am defending an orca.
Yes, it took a look at me and then, all at once, it started going berserk.
Did you do anything to make her angry?
I did nothing more than simply glare at it from the visitor's corridor.
She glared at Orla? And that's what caused her to go berserk?
Objection!
The reason the defendant went mad is not the issue here. Only that she did once she entered that state.
In any case, the killer whale began behaving wildly in front of my very eyes. And then I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth.
Hold it!
I can show the autopsy report for that one. So you're saying you saw the very moment of the victim's death?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Oh, it was simply dreadful. It was frightening at losing one's manuscript just before a deadline.
I suppose for a writer, that would be pretty terrifying.
I witnessed the killer's whale's horrific act, and I knew I had to do something, so... Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately.
Hold it!
Why were the police the first ones you contacted?
I was afraid if I told the aquarium staff, they might try to cover it up. Of course, I immediately told aquarium security after my call to the police. I believe I deserve praise for my swift decision-making skills under pressure.
How is that flowing? There is no wind in here! Mr. Plume is the most assertive witness I've ever seen.
We better do our best to look like big-shot lawyers if we want to match her intensity.
Mr. Plume, I praise your swift decision-making skills under pressure.
It was more like kiss-up than big shot.
Suppose it was unrealistic to expect big shot from Mr. Roach. How fitting for a small fry to praise a big shot.
How about cutting the small fry some slack, you big meanies? Important thing here is, did she really see the moment of the murder? What? You know there's airbenders now, right? After Korra, there are now a bunch of airbenders. You know that, right? I hate Korra, but I've seen enough of it to know what was going on in it. I hate it. It's so... The story's fine in Korra, but I hate Korra herself. She is such an annoying, spoiled brat. She's an avatar. She has everything handed to her. When she first tastes the real world, she doesn't know what to do. And instead of learning about the real world, she just continues being a spoiled brat. I hate it. I hate it. The stories are good, but there are a bunch of airbenders now because they opened the spirit world. So, yeah, it would make total sense that she herself is just an airbender. Just didn't shave her hair or get the tattoo markings like the traditional monks.
You're ready to go, aren't you, Mr. Wright? I see it in your eyes. And in your hearts.
Guess I really am a lawyer at heart.
What about the autopsy?
Objection!
It would seem that you are mistaken, Mr. Plume.
I beg your pardon.
Autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be resolved orca attack, but the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten.
What? But I'm sure the victim was bitten.
I don't believe that can be true. Security footage doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind Fulbright's back.
Well, what did you expect when you went play nice and share?
But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part.
Huh?
Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all of the evidence. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping.
Wait, where did he put it? In a nest? What? Guess that hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright in Blackwell's book. Yeah. Oh, and he's gonna be an earthbending avatar too. Would actually be interesting to see. I'm hoping they do better than what they did with Korra. I hope that avatar is actually a lot better than Korra. I hope. I so hope. Korra is the... I hate her.
Very well. Let's view the footage. What's this? The orca is biting the victim.
No way! There's no blood coming from that, now is there?
I have to say that this appears to be very damning evidence.
Security footage update on the court record.
Oh, I can't believe Orla really bit him.
Not before he fell in the water. How about that?
Look at this.
Am I looking at?
Photograph was taken while the body was being examined.
That's a handprint on his wrist! Wait a sec!
There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. Have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's important right now is evidence that points to the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks in the victim's clothes.
Yeah, but there's no blood coming from there now, is there? There's no actual puncture wounds now, is there? Strange. And also, really quick, I just realized Rhymes has an alibi because he was with Pearls at the time of the murder.
Yes, they do appear to suggest that she did in fact bite the victim.
Photo of the body updating the court record. I told you so. And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in its mouth.
Objection!
However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is a contusion from head trauma.
Objection!
You were much too impetuous, right, Dono? Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death, but the witness was mistaken about that.
Then what explains it is therefore what the witness saw.
Did I not see in the beginning? The orca toyed with the victim mercilessly.
My goodness.
After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with his dead body in his mouth. Just like any other predator toying with its prey.
Mr. Wright! The hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla.
So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to this court? My voice keeps cracking.
I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white.
Orla is black and white. The body, I mean.
Athena, please try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell.
The witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim.
Ah, I see what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it?
It's explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand. There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that this instant. But whatever. I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw it at the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. Oh, I killed the victim by headbutting him? That's right. It ran the victim over and over. Recall that the autopsy report stated that there was bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage. Don't forget. Footage backs up Miss Bloom's testimony. Also something very important. It does not show. Now do you see what a menace this killer whale is? Also, why are the coins not in the water at this point? Coins are not in the water. Where are the coins? Stole his hat, that's what happened.
Objection!
Sorry, I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Also, one other thing I didn't check that I should have. Time. This is literally the same time and the same day. I see. Looking at this footage, the orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that something is not the victim. Oh. What? Why are you getting a Marilyn Monroe effect? Don't do that. I want to look away, but I can't. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you? What? Oh, well, I suppose not. Mr. Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant? See? Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. So are you admitting that you couldn't see the victim? That rock looked nothing like a skull. What rock looking like a skull? What the frick? Yeah, a rock looking like a skull. Oh! I'm looking at the backside of it. Okay. That's the rock she's talking about. So are you admitting that you could see the victim? Yes. Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock and his body was all limp. What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
But if you didn't actually see the moment of attack itself, then it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Must I do everything around here?
How dare you speak so rudely to me?
There's no need for the hysterics. Clear in your mind all how you reach your conclusion. Though you can see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to. You knew she was behaving exactly as she was only 1 year prior.
Oh. 1 year ago. That's right. Yes, that's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim. I'm sorry, but could someone explain exactly what happened a year ago?
You must know how a very similar incident occurred only last year, in which the defendant murdered her trainer.
What? The orca murdered her trainer, you say? What? Is this really true? It's not looking good for us. It's a lie! Oh, Norma, you're a liar!
Only this book. That book. The Killer Whale. That's Mr. Plume's latest work. Just thinking of picking that up.
I'll add to the court record.
A lady, or are you a man?
Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted and bit the victim.
Same thing she accused of in this case.
That orca killed 2 people.
The thing is a menace. Guilty! Guilty, I say! I never want to go to an aquarium again.
Oh, everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it.
Doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orla. I want to think she did it. But it's fun believing in somebody who can even tell me her side.
Phoenix, Athena, you better believe in Orla. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her. Please, I'm begging you.
Sasha. What am I doing? Why am I client like this? This is the time to be strong.
I believe in Orla. I'm ready to fight for our clients. Take everybody in this court on if I have to. Sasha. Up on Orla. Defend her to the very end. Thank you. Don't you worry, Sasha. We'll defend Orla to the very end. I read that as Sasha. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you, both of you.
We are Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now.
Instant there. You were afraid of the orca, weren't you, right, Dono? When you saw the photograph of the victim a year ago, you turned paler than me.
He saw right through me.
Obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca.
True that Orla can't speak, but I don't know her thoughts. There's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. Respect the trust she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in Orla too.
What do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what. So, allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they are cunning and merciless predators that even true whales. So, killer whales really are killers? What terrifying creatures indeed! Can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. And you, your baldness.
No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know? And besides, aren't you also a killer, technically, at this point in time?
Dolan, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well. She'll give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness. Spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them.
Oh, but of course, that is what I do after all.
Prosecutor Blackwood, what will you have the witness testify about? What? You'll have her testify what she saw and what she heard.
What she heard?
Very well. Mr. Plume, please tell the court about what you saw and what you heard.
Testimony.
The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw him start to headbutt. But when the pirate hand victim came floating up, I let out a scream.
The orca displayed the same behavior as during the incident a year ago.
Those weren't just simple cries. It was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing.
It kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckling Spectacular song. That's right. It was singing the same song it sang in the Aquarium stage show back then. It was singing while it was headbutting. Oh, it was perfectly horrible. There's a single obvious inconsistency in this testimony. How about the fact that it doesn't sing unless it's ordered to? Sarah won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone.
That's right. Now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. It's time to show what analytical psychology can really do.
Seem pretty confident. Yes. You notice the contradiction between the testimony and her emotions?
You bet I did. Once we expose it, we just might be able to crack her. No, scratch that. Make it, we'll definitely be able to.
Then let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try.
You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Miss de Plume's heart, coming right up.
The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, killer whale suddenly started singing. It was calm when I saw it. And when the pirate hat and the victim were floating, scream. If you view your emotions alongside your testimony, we find the unexpected emotion. Wait a minute. There really isn't anything strange here.
Oh no. I think maybe we made a mistake, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you're right.
Let's take another look. Unexpected emotion here somewhere.
Got it!
Yeah, but you can see what was headbutting. Mr. Plume, Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she? Don't be absurd. I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale.
It must have been something else that scared her then, boss.
However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while I was doing that.
Sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see?
Practically turning into a counseling session. I saw something. Oh! I remember now. You remember?
Okay, good. Now if you could please tell the court what you saw.
I saw bright red blood. The whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood.
What?
Yes, that's it. That's why I was so sure. That's when I knew the killer whale had killed a person for a second time. Well, that was a very compelling statement indeed. Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood. Her terror was a reaction to blood, was it? Wouldn't certainly explain what happened yesterday. Please take a look at this bloodstained coin. Eek! Cease and desist at once! What kind of man shows a lady blood? She doesn't have to get so worked up. I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. What does blood have to do with you being injured during an interview? The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities. This is a bad turn. If Mr. Plume saw blood, does that mean Orla really did attack the victim? Well, what if he was already bleeding before he fell in the pool? Here are the orcas. Orcas are even. So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, right, Doe?
What do we do now, boss? The testimony was not at all what I was expected to. Oh, what? Wait a minute. There's still some discord left in Mr. Plume's heart.
What? You mean there's more?
Yes, but there's no telling what it is. Maybe something even more damaging.
Isn't anything left of her piece to damage? Well, whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Dina, you believe in Orla, right? So, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is. So let's delve a little deeper.
You've got it, boss.
Spirit started headbutting. Saw that awful blood and was terrified.
Update.
But when the pirate victim came floating up, I let out a scream.
Why were you less scared here?
Got it!
Huh? Spirited appears to have less in here at the statement. Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him?
My, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes. But then, the blood seemed to disappear.
Disappear? And why do you suppose that was?
Simple. It was because of the pirate hat. After the killer whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
What? And how exactly does that work?
How should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy.
Wait a minute. When was this blood that Mr. Plume saw actually could have been coming from Captain Jack?
Take that!
The easiest thing to assume would be that it was the victim who was bleeding. If that were the case, why would Orla putting on the hat make the blood disappear? Unless... From whom was this blood? It was from Orla!
Take that!
Orla was bleeding. Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim.
I beg your pardon. What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There was no one else in the pool besides the victim.
Oh, I wouldn't say that there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all.
Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant?
I'm not sure, but it's simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear. Then, the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head.
What?
Can you stop doing the Shirley Temple?
The orca's head. What are you prattling on about now?
Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think back to what you really saw.
That is... The one who was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale. I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim at all.
Blood zero.
Did it! Analytical psychology got us what we need from her.
That's a huge help, Athena. Also pretty dicey for a while, though.
Well, this is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendant's, not the victim's.
That is correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That Mr. Plume witness was not the moment of the murder as she claims.
Objection!
Thought you were unarmed, but turns out you were concealing a sword all along. Nevertheless, far too
Meaning...
I grant that the witness soul was not the victim, but it proves nothing. For all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Some internal hemorrhaging, also a possibility.
He has a point there.
You wish to challenge me to a duel. You'll need a sharper blade than that, right, Dono? I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder.
Heck, there must be something. Think, Phoenix. If I'm correct, then the victim's death occurred before the Plume saw it. The victim was really dead when Orlus heard her headbutting. That would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. The event Mr. Plume witnessed took place around 10:10 a.m. It's something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10 a.m.
Take that!
This is the evidence that proves Mr. Plume did not see the moment of the murder. Huh? I'm not sure that's really related to what Mr. Plume did or didn't witness. But you're not sure, right?
Now we can be quite sure it's unrelated.
Yes, quite. Dang it. Ouch. Guess we can be... Gotta be after. How do I change it? Dang it! Ah! I messed up. I think. I'm not sure.
Take that!
I've only seen the footage from 10:09 to 10:10 a.m. Still footage going further back than that we need to check. Your Honor, I request that all of the security footage be played for the court.
All of the footage.
Mr. Plume witnessed the cloud of blood at around 10:10 a.m. I believe the victim was already dead by that time.
So your assertion is that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived?
Exactly. Security camera footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. And I believe that it's vital evidence in the 10 minutes before.
You're quite the gambling man, right, Dono? Are you honestly willing to risk everything for 10 minutes?
Bet on slimmer chances before. But when he puts it that way... My boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackwell. So I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie. Uh-oh. I can't back down now.
Well, the defense is not confident in its importance. Prosecutor Blackwell, security footage. Alright.
Roger! I have the rest of the security footage right here.
Very well. Please play it for the court.
I think I was supposed to say after. Please have something for me. This is what it looked like at 10:10 a.m. The witness can be seen here. Alright, I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now.
It appears Mr. Plume has arrived yet at this point.
See if I can find something from before this point in time. Oh, I was supposed to say after. Dang it! Is that it? Yep, that's all the footage there is.
Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for?
We got nothing.
Who makes you put the bet on anything of significance?
See anything important? Better think about this carefully. In the footage we see... Oh. Saw anything. See nothing of importance in that footage.
Just as I thought.
You're right about that. That section was completely meaningless. Doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
No, just the opposite. Huh? What do you mean by that? In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Pearl? Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. What? Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty of justice?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage but isn't?
Pearl.
Take that!
Problem perceived that particular object isn't in the footage.
There's no problem. Which is exactly why there is a problem, right?
While I admire your enthusiasm, please don't think you can bring it on enthusiasm alone. But further this, like to attitude, okay.
My apologies, Your Honor. That was a lie. There's something we should see in the footage. I still contend that there is something important that is not in this footage.
That is your contention. Please back it up with evidence. What is this important thing that you say should have...
Fish! Fish! It was feeding time!
You probably perceived that particular object is...
Ah, dang it. I haven't saved. Dang it.
That's enough. I see no need to further prolong this trial. The defense's case is insufficient to overturn the prosecution's claims. The court finds the defendant Ora Shipley.
Ah! I'm sorry! Hey, I got thrown out. Hey! Try from the scene. Try again.
Take that!
Important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. Because he doesn't fall in at all during that time. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage.
Oh!
Ah! That's right! But the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage. It means that he must have been there by Skull Rock during those 10 minutes. No human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. Wait a minute! Are you saying... When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead. What?! Found it.
Order the court.
I just had to be thrown out of the court in order to figure it out.
If that's the case, then when was the victim murdered?
I don't know, Your Honor. But we now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client.
There was no one else who could have killed the victim.
Not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well.
Would be very interested in seeing this evidence.
Defense's trump card. That thing we found during our investigation yesterday. I wouldn't go so far as to call it decisive, but now's the time to play it.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please submit your evidence. What evidence shows that the crime may have been committed by a human?
Bloodstained coin.
What's this? A coin?
Yes, a fake coin used in an Aquarium's pirate show. Found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon.
This tiny little coin. The murder weapon? Mr. Wright, if this is another one of your bluffs. They say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor.
This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it.
Analyze to see whose it is.
Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood.
So, to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor. The defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool.
The side of the pool. But if the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orca didn't.
I realize you were trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once?
It'd be pretty easy if there were a bag or something of that nature.
So where is this bag the coins were in?
Fortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. Possible the culprit took it with them.
They took it.
The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. And then threw the body into the pool before the security camera stirred up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla. That was brilliant, Mr. Wright! On a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator. Yeah, somehow. My luck holds out. Wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything.
The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, what did Miss Plum witness?
That's right. I saw the killer whale attack the victim, just like it did a year ago, singing a song.
Guess there still is that. If somebody else is the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she was doing the same thing she did a year ago. Is it really that bizarre? What do you mean?
Explain the inexplicable. All we have to do is turn our thinking around.
Turn our thinking around, huh? Sounds good to me.
Give that old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. His body was trapped under the rock, and when she headbutted, it dislodged his body. Orla sang a song. It did some headbutts and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift this suspicion onto Orla, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place.
Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions?
I believe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effort did Orla's actions have on the case? Effects.
Very well. Then why don't you explain it to the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case?
Got rid of the evidence. Witness. Mr. Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing the song created a witness.
Created a witness?
Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over. Saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim.
Are you saying the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator?
Exactly. That would explain Orla's actions perfectly.
But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her?
Yes, there is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior. With this.
Take that!
Is this whistle?
Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the Aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals.
Oh, that must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate show.
The true culprit hid the body in the spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the command. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks.
What?
And, as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Gonna be a breakdown?
Norma de Plume was set up. Norma de Plume, writer extraordinaire, used. No.
No! What is wearing something under that?
Oh, your buttons exploded off. Mr. Ploop, please do something about your attire.
That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see.
It would appear we need to shift our suspicions towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackpool, please have the bloodstain cord analyzed.
You waste your breath. Guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect.
You did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it.
Now, if only we can find the bag the coins were in.
In light of the new discovery, it would appear the orca could have done it.
Exactly, Your Honor. The blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim. We can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation. Oh, you broke him again.
Overturn the defendant's accusation? I think not.
Hey! What? My hair! My beautiful hair! It didn't do much. Your hair went right back to where it was. Would I have not gotten that animation if you were wearing other clothes?
Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. What did this man go in for? He's merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. But my dono here would be easier to hook than any fish.
Oh, I was gonna read. Okay.
Screech.
The hawk sure does love the judge's head. Perfect. It's the perfect thing. What the frick?
What's this? The coin from before it. Your bag.
I'm gonna like this.
This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this.
How did you get that?
I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it. So naturally, I had it sent to the crime lab.
And? Does the blood belong to the victim?
It does indeed. As to the blood on the coin.
I knew it! So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim.
The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as a murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense in the coin, I am more than satisfied that it was. Prosecutor Blackwell, are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was the orca that killed the victim.
What? What? How can you still suspect Orla?
You said the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her. Anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him.
What? What? But...
Or are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being? Prove it. I've summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand.
Marlon Rhymes is a witness? I haven't met Dr. Crab yet.
Well, don't just stand there. State your name.
Told ya, didn't want to be a witness.
Thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently Rydona won't be satisfied until every stone is turned.
Son of a... Alright, fine. I gotta talk, then let's get this over with.
Grimes doesn't seem like a willing witness.
The prosecutor Blackwell is going to have out.
So can we have your name and occupation for the record, witness?
Hey yo! Yo yo ho ho ho! People the law, time to testify. Chill with my crew at the ship shape. Orcs, penguins, and Jewish. seascape. Cleaning and feeding, there ain't no end. But them pretty kids' toys, I shall transcend. New animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, mauling with the rhymes. With the rhymes.
I'm sorry, that was terrible.
Oh my. I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. That the flip-flop... flip-flop? Is that the flip-flop music young people nowadays like? I also heard of a thing called... lock. And, heavy metals? Very strange music. Bunch of screaming people. Are they screaming because they dropped heavy metals on their feet?
I can just imagine him saying that. So close, Your Honor. So close.
Please proceed with your testimony, witness. Without the flip-flop.
Nobody's wearing flip-flops here.
Okay, fine. I don't want to do this, I tell you. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. About 10 a.m. I was in the staff room. Loud noise from the pool room. So I went to the door to look in. Captain or the workout, but knows there's a certain spot people stand and play volleyball with her. Knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain.
Gives us a little more info about the area around the orca pool. Diagram at the end. Defendant made the stuff fall down.
Return crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room. There was no doubt that it was the orca that caused the mess.
I got the water.
But could she really have done that from within the pool?
There we go. Now can we stop hydrating me? I am not the orca.
But could she really have done that from within the pool?
As I said, the orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our rhyming marlin took a look-see, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. Move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner with this cell next to mine.
What is he? The jail gossip?
So, 400 pounds of items fall all at once. I'll tell you how. I pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. Weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move. Child's play to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the creep fall. The bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw.
Objection!
I wrote it. But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes?
Orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer. I'm a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. Even if she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it.
See, the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
If Mr. Rhymes can enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement about that the orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation.
Silence!
Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the orca is the only one who could have moved the items.
I
I have to discredit the statement somehow. I don't. I mean, that Orla was the culprit, even though the victim died beside the pool. Man manipulating Orca.
Hold it!
We're in the staff room. I know where you were. Are you sure about the time you were in the staff room?
What? Yes, I'm sure. Pretty good with time. Never been late to work once.
Sure about the time, then there's something wrong with that statement. Better take another look through the court record.
Alright, please continue with your testimony, Mr. Rhymes.
I heard a loud noise from the pool room.
Hold it!
Heard the noise all the way in the staff room?
That's right. Worker room and the staff room are pretty close to each other. Anyway, I heard the noise. I went to the door of the pool room. I don't have a security card, so all I could do was look through the door crack.
What kind of noise did you hear?
Want me to describe it? Oh yes! Yup! The crash, boom, bowing down, relativity, everything falling with sweet simplicity. This testimony, yo, it ain't going, no, felicity. What? Things falling and breaking were pure insanity.
What? What was that?
Yo. Oh yes. Yo, word up, courtroom number 4. The crash, boom, bowing down, relativity. Everything falling with sweet simplicity. The testimony, yo, it ain't got no falsity.
Alcatis, what?
Things falling and breaking was pure insanity.
I'm bad at this.
Not like that.
Okay, but why the need to wrap it?
Well, I didn't really get all of that, but in any case, I gather it was a very loud noise. Very well. Please describe what you saw at the scene.
Hold it!
You didn't see the victim.
Looking through the door crack. All the stuff. Guess all the stuff was blocking my view. There was a whole bunch of coins scattered all over the place, though. I had no idea the captain was dead.
Run by gold coins. Ironic, isn't it? Perhaps the orca wanted to be paid for her labor. Paid in coins reading from the skies.
Coins reading from the skies? Makes it sound almost poetic. But the hard truth is that those coins were actually the murder weapon.
Who deserve to be paid? A fine meal tonight.
Find our client guilty, that is. Mr. Rhymes, do you have a theory on how the things got knocked down?
Of course I do.
Hold it!
Uses this ball and does a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration of Orla's spike for ourselves just yesterday.
Stand on the mark on the floor, the orca spikes the ball at you.
Is good at flying straight at his target as well. I see plenty of targets right.
He hit under the table! I hit under the table! Everybody's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial! Including you! Where are you?
Tell them what the defendant caused to happen.
Well, the orca knows people stand in a certain spot in volleyball. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff, piled up there, and hit the captain.
Hold it!
Saying you think she knocked down the items on purpose? On purpose? I'm sorry.
I don't want to believe it myself, but that orca's pretty smart. Easy for her to pull the cloth when the stuff was on while she was playing volleyball. Orcas are really strong. Good pull and all those things would come crashing down.
Guess maybe an orca could be strong enough to make that much stuff fall.
Never seen an orca. I've never seen an orca play tug of war myself, but the fact is, this one did. Traces of the orca's saliva found on the cloth prove it. How long do you plan to walk tightrope on those shaky theories of yours?
So you see me do acrobatics. Moments like these are what I became a lawyer again for. I don't know why, but Mr. Rhymes is lying. Right out to expose that secret he and Pearls were keeping to resolve this. I know the secret.
Objection!
Say you were in the staff room, but is that really true?
Of course it's true. Would I lie about a thing like that?
Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before?
Hey, that's...
I see you recognize it.
Yeah, it's the rifle calendar. Big hit at the Ship-Shape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Ship-Shape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scaring fish around the witness stand. We don't have penguins here.
To worry your bums. Taco will have them cleaned up in no time.
Oh, Taka's being well fed today! I guess that bird comes in handy now and then. Eating all the fish off the floor. Who even let him bring in a bucket of fish? Who allowed that? Meekins, you suck as a bailiff! Take away a bucket of fish if you see it, man!
Alright, Mr. Wright. We have all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind...
No, Your Honor. This isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady.
What?
Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10:10 a.m. in the food prep room. Apparently, the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs.
Ah!
This is the first I'm hearing about any calendar.
Because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping a secret.
You lied to me. This transgression will not go unpunished.
Ah! So, Mr. Rhymes, didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? Okay, I admit it. Heard the noise in the orca pool room myself. Somebody told me about it.
Told you about it. Dr. Crab? It was... Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler.
Sasha.
What? From Miss Buckler?
But that doesn't make any sense.
What's going on here?
Now it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, right, Dono?
I didn't see this coming.
What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. The prosecution called the trainer Miss Sasha Buckler to the stand.
Yes, I suppose it would be a good idea to hear about the orca's trainer has to say.
I don't know what Sasha is going to say. But I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is.
We will take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned.
And that is... I already said that. Are you repeating what I said? Okay, and that will be the end of today. So... But... this is definitely an interesting case, considering I'm defending an orca.